I have said it before, you're not going to be liked by everybody in the surrogacy world as far as online groups go. Even if you follow all the instructions and even if you follow all the rules, there are people that sometimes might feel threatened about your presence, especially if you are starting to build a little traffic to other social media platforms such as YouTube. Welcome to Let's Just Sarah. This is Tara's mom, Melissa, and today we are going to be talking about what to do when you get kicked out of surrogacy online groups. So there's this online group that I particularly had a very good relationship with. It's one of these surrogacy online groups that are supposed to be safe, right? They have their rules and everything, and to my understanding, I never broke the rules. So I just commented regular things, and if I wanted to put a link, for example, to my playlist or a link to one of my videos explaining how to do injections or how to understand more of the world of surrogacy, one of these videos that I have here below, I would do that. And I did it for a long time because I have been in the group for like 2 years or maybe more than 2 years. And so all of a sudden this morning, I woke up and I noticed that there were none of those posts from the group anymore. And I was like, okay, there's something weird because I have been in that group for like almost 3 years. Okay. So I couldn't know directly who the rest of the administrators were, so I had to use my Facebook alternate account, and I looked up the group, and in fact the group was still there. I looked up the administrators. There's one of them that I already knew. The other one, so remember, I haven't said the name of the group, so don't get offended. Don't jump the gun too quickly. Okay, so I checked the other one, and the other one was impossible. It didn't have like the button to be able to message them. So I messaged the one that I already knew, and I asked them because I have had a good relationship with that person through all their online Facebook groups. And I asked them, what happened? Like, why did I get out? It's not like, wow, it's a huge loss, but why did I, get kicked out? And they were telling me that they didn't know what happened. They didn't have an answer. Then they said, one moment. Then they came back and they said, your comment, your posts were blocked in other places. And I'm like, what places and like why? Because I always follow instructions. And I said, as a matter of fact, I showed the person screenshots of the posts that I make in her own groups that have never been blocked because I was following all the directions. She looked at them and she's like, she got confused because she thought I was talking about this group in particular. She's like, oh no, you can't post anything that's soliciting for other services. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but not for this group. These are just the screenshots of that I post on your separate groups. Showing that I follow the directions, showing the position that I am in and the agency that I represent. So, and she's like, oh, okay, yeah. But I really don't know. I don't have an answer as far as why you got kicked out of these specific safe-related surrogacy group. Remember, I haven't said the name of the group and I haven't said the names of anybody else. So we're here safe. Disclaimer, this video is only for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, so since I haven't said any names or any titles of which groups, since there are tons, there's nothing to worry about. And everything that I'm saying, it's actually true. I'm just not saying the names or nothing. Okay, so I said, you know what? Maybe somebody just feels threatened because I have been growing. I have been growing slowly on audience as far as my surrogacy videos go. And like I have said in my other videos, a lot of people, in the industry feel like they own the whole entire industry. And if they don't like you and they own a group, they'll just kick you out. Period. If they don't like your opinion or something, that's how it is. That's how it is in the industry. So I sent the administrator message. I said, look, why can't we ask the other administrator, if you can't look up, because usually you are able to see the records of when the comments, if you're an administrator, you can see the records of the comments from the ones that got reported and everything. And she was just telling me, no, I don't have that, She doesn't have it. She doesn't know. So, And then I say, can we ask the other administrator to check what it is exactly that I did wrong? Radio silent. So that happens, After that, I say, look, I really appreciate your time. Thank you for taking your time and, trying to explain to me. I know that these things happen, and these things are more often than we would wish they were. So I just wanted to let you know, expect that sometimes, to happen. I have other videos here also of how I think other girls, get treated in the online groups, and I don't own the group, so I can't do anything. But what to do when something like that happens to you. When something like this happens to you, just take it as an encouragement. Just take a step further in the right direction. Keep going up those stairs. You have learned a lot of information. You have the power of being able to still communicate through your own platforms. So utilize those platforms correctly. And when you tell stories like this, like I am telling right now, don't be telling the name of the group. Don't be telling the names of the people. Just simply talk in general, like how you hear me right now. Whoever watches it, they'll probably say, oh yeah, that's probably me or whatever, But, the only way that the world would know it was them if they tell on themselves, So, somebody feels offended, then, I am sorry. If you feel offended, then you might have done something wrong. But I am not worried, And if that happens to you, you shouldn't worry either. Continue to do what you do. My other video that I posted, how another girl just got attacked by a whole bunch of other girls, when they asked her, so why are you posting this? Are you doing this for a salary or for commission? That's something that didn't happen to me. But I stood up for the girl on the online group, because it's a whole bunch of piranhas that will come after them. I don't have the time to stand up for each one, but I do support other girls that are surrogacy consultants and are also representing their agency, and that are wanting to help their agency grow. But there's always going to be people around that are going to want to attack. So if you're going to become a surrogate and in the future you fall in love with the industry and you want to help bring other surrogates, if that happens to you, don't let that bring you down, okay? Because it is not you. You're not the one with the problem, okay? It is a very competitive industry. I just wanted to give you a message of encouragement, and I want to wish you a wonderful day. And if you ever feel like you need support, a listening ear when it comes to this, feel free to send me a message with my email below. You're going to see it in the description. Okay. You have an amazing day. Bye.